Classic Rock Studio.
Hey, this is Brad Sherwood calling.
Brad the man. This is Shaggy. How are you doing?
Hey, Shaggy, how are you?
Not bad at all, man. So, you may know him from Whose Line Is It Anyway? It is the main man, Brad. Now, I know that you are on the road right now with Colin, of course, from Whose Line Is It Anyway? You got a show called Scared Scriptless. Of course, the audience wants to know what's going on with the show.
Well, it's a live improv show starring the two of us, and it's similar to Whose Line in that we'll be playing some of the games that we do on Whose Line and a bunch of other stuff that we've come up with. And we bring a lot of audience members up on stage, so it's way more audience interactive than the TV show was. And, we use them on stage about 80% of the time. And so it's fun for the audience, and, it takes away the control that we have completely, which is, I think, what the audience likes to see, is how we get our way in and out of sticky situations.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So basically, anyone who wants to come to the show, then be prepared to possibly go up on stage.
Yes, but with the caveat that no one has to come up on stage that doesn't want to. If we point at you and you nod, shake your head, we're not going to make you come on stage. I know being on stage is an anxiety-producing situation for a lot of people, so we don't want to scare someone away that might think, oh, I'm going to end up on stage embarrassing myself.
Sure.
No, we want voluntary people to embarrass themselves.
Yeah, so you will not shame them if they don't want to go up, but the audience might shame them.
And really they don't do anything that's going to be shameful. Generally, the first game we start, nobody wants to volunteer, and by the time the second or third game, everybody in the audience wishes they could come up on stage because it's a safe place. They're torturing us. We're not torturing them.
When I was in high school, I did a lot of improv theater and whatnot, and went to a couple improv competitions, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, it brings me back, so I'm super excited about the show.
Yeah, it's cool because Whose Line really sort of brought an awareness of improv to the United States, really to North America. And before that, most people didn't know what it was. And now it's, in curriculums for drama in high school and college. Most colleges have their own improv group. And, it's really cool to have been at sort of the forefront of, bringing it to kids. Now all kids know what improv is. And when I was a kid, nobody did. It was sort of this weird art form that you would maybe find in a club or a coffee shop.
Well, I'd say you guys helped make that possible. I mean, you are one of the godfathers of improv comedy. So thank you for that.
Yes, well, I like to consider us more like the Mount Rushmore of improv.
I like it. Faces carved up on a mountain and all.
Yes, I guess Ryan would be Abe Lincoln because he's the tallest.
It makes sense. Yeah, he does have that Abe Lincoln sort of vibe going on. I like it.
Yeah, and I guess George Washington would be Colin because he has the highest forehead.
It's all coming together. Now, how long have you been touring with Colin?
He and I have been doing our two-man show together for 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. And we've been improvising together for 30.
Way to go. Now, do you ever get phone calls from Wayne, Brady, or Ryan, and they're like, come on, guys, take me out on tour, please?
Well, they both go out. Wayne does a two-man show with a buddy of his, actually his announcer on Let's Make a Deal, Jonathan Mangum.
Uh-huh.
They do a two-person show from time to time. And Ryan goes out sometimes with Greg and Jeff Davis and Joel Murray. They do a four-person show around the country as well. So, and from time to time, we jam with in different incarnations. We just did London last year for the 30th anniversary of Whose Line. They brought a bunch of the British people back and the original host, and we performed at Royal Albert Hall. So that was really a blast.
Now, in a world where it seems to be anything nostalgic and reboots and whatnot are so popular, is there any chance of, like an original cast lineup of Whose Line with Drew Carey on the mic and everything?
I would say never say never. I bet that, if Drew could make it work contractually to work on the CW while he's doing, CBS, Let's Make a Deal, or Price is Right,
mm-hmm.
he would do it. And, I would say that wouldn't happen till probably after the CW run was over, and then we, rise from the ashes again. We're like The Walking Dead. You just can't kill the show.
Exactly. Even when the main characters die off, it's still going strong.
Yeah. And now the cast moves about as fast as zombies as well. we're all getting up there.
Although you may be moving not so fast, your brain is still functioning just as quick as ever.
Yes, that is true. That is one of the benefits of improv, is it keeps you sharp. You have no choice. You either stay sharp or you get out of the business.
That's one thing is I feel people don't understand, how much talent, and it takes a smart person to do improv. It really does, because you're on the spot. You have to think of things so quick. Not everyone can do it. So you're much smarter than anyone could ever know.
Oh, I wish you could say that to my wife. Yes.
If you could say the same to my wife.
Improv as really smart people acting stupidly.
Yes.
That's really the best way to describe.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love it, man. So once again, Scared Scriptless, you guys are going to be at the Civic Auditorium, Idaho Falls, November 29th at 7:30 p.m. Where can people get tickets? How do they get involved?
Well, they can go to our website, which is www.colinandbradshow.com, and then they can go to tour dates and click on Catch 'em, and it'll send you there. Or they can just look up Colin and Brad Show, Idaho Falls, or Catch 'em, because we're going to Catch 'em as well. Mm-hmm. And you can find it there. Or they can go to the Colonial Theater website, which is also easy, and go to their calendar of events.
Yes, which would be IdahoFallsArtsTix.com, if I'm not mistaken. So guys, go and check them out there. It's going to be a great show. I know for one, I'm going to be there. I'm going to bring my family. It'll be a lot of fun. And hey, Brad, thanks for the comedy. I grew up watching you guys, and I'll continue until the day I die. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Shaggy. It was great talking to you.
Hey, you too. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And we will catch you November 29th at the Civic Center in Idaho Falls.
Perfect. See you then.
Hey, thanks, Brad. You have a great day, all right?
Thanks, you too.